We are live. I am just now sharing the link with Discord because why would I remember to do that ahead of time? But as you guys can see, whether you are new here or not, we're a little bit chaotic, but we do get things done. That's why we have productivity sprints to help us get things done. You can do creative stuff, you can do non creative stuff, but basically, we'll have sprints. So a time block between 26 and I think 47 was my high minutes where we try to get stuff done and hang out on Mondays. So welcome or welcome back. We're here to get the ball rolling this week. I'm just checking in with my progress on everything, and of course this is the usual reaction. I'm like, maybe one day I'll be able to be like, I'm so excited for this new project because I have nothing else on the back burners. Right. Yeah. We will one day be able to say that. Starting at 5:30. Still trying to get our studio hours in. My challenge was to try to get 65 this month. Almost there. We're at 42, not including today and the next couple days. But I don't think I'm going to hit 65 in the next 3 days. Honestly, I'm just letting you know. But I am going to hit the 65 before we figure out the next challenge for the 713 dice rolls. I also need to check out where I'm at with my word count. So I think it is not moving. Look at me being on time. Hi, Snazzy. I could physically, and yes, I could hit 65 because I'm 13? No, 23. If I don't sleep, I could hit it. But I'm in a good spot right now, mentally. Hi, Michelle. Also, hi, Ian. I don't remember if I said hi, Ian. I'm hitting a really good spot where dialing back and focusing on doing creative stuff 2 or 3 days a week has been more productive than me trying to do it daily because I'll just do the barest of minimums if I do it daily. So we're starting to create a routine with that. We're also creating a routine with going back to the gym and getting sparkly ideas. But again, we can't touch new ideas until we get a few of these big projects off of our plate. So, but in terms of how I feel about that, not hitting that goal, but I have made a ton of progress and I understand what's working. So that's that. That's what's going on. What was I checking? Word count. Word count. I need to hit a certain point because there is a little crazy part of me that wants to put writing on freeze and force me to do nothing but Kuro Kenshin because I have been dragging my feet. But I do want to hit word count. It's under tools. I know that. It's 33. We're at 33. I'm just going to make a little tab here. April, actually, I might write something, so we're not going to write it just yet. We're at 33. 33,000 words for the calendar year. So, like I said before, it's double what I wrote last year, and all of it is progressive story content. So we are making progress. It's just a matter of also where am I copying this to? Focus, structure, the usual things. I suppose I could use a maid. How dare he? I suppose I could use a maid. Where does he say that? I just need to copy it over to the proper file. Nope, he says it before that. Oh, there it is. Cool. So yeah, what are you guys working on? How was your weekend? The weather has been nice. Like it's definitely getting warmer to like where your body is kind of like, why am I hot in a t-shirt? It's only 70. So there's that like adjustment period going on right now, but it is much nicer out. So that is at 31,533. So technically we can put a check mark on that. What did we do? I had a busy weekend. I went to a baby shower on Saturday, and then from there went to help a friend move in. Not Stephanie. Stephanie's still here. She's actually walking Paul right now. And she's feeling a bit under the weather because Red Baron stuff, lady time. So she probably won't be joining today. I'm not going to ask her to. Like I told her to just chill out. So yeah, I helped somebody move in on Saturday, and then Sunday there was a marathon here, like down the street. And so we like walked the dogs over to see that, and then we cut the grass, did yard work, kind of burned out. I feel like we did something after that too. There was just a lot of moving over this weekend, so but it was nice. It was nice out. I got a little bit of color. Not that you can tell. Maybe you can see a little bit of it right there because that's where I'm starting to get toasty. But it was a good weekend. Hope you guys also had a good one. If I can get Kuro Kenshin done and feel good and finish something out, yeah, that's like probably the only thing that I will. It's the first thing I need to finish. Because I feel like if I were to write another book and still not have Kuro Kenshin done, I'd be like, meh, but I didn't do it. So, yeah, I'm okay with focusing on that and knocking it out and just going back into my mangaka state of mind. Snazzy is reading outside while Lottie plays in the yard. Allergies be damned. Yeah, that's true. The nice weather does mean allergy season is upon us again, so I feel that. I know I'm technically like allergic to everything outside, but I refuse to let that run my life. It hasn't been so bad, but I'm not used to taking allergy medicine, so we will see. We will see if I can keep fighting it. Michelle is working on all the graphics and things needed for a cover reveal of the next book. Super fun. Also getting a bonus chapter all ready to upload for the newsletter. Authors never have time to write. This is sad and true. Like nowadays, because whether you're an author, artist, or content creator, whatever, you have to do so much of the marketing and the boring stuff, the boring, tedious, like keep up, but what is in my eye? That you don't get to do the thing as much. So that's why I really cut back on like edited videos this year, because I knew I would need all of my creative energy. And now that we're wrangling it a little better, yeah, I almost like just tweaked my shoulder right there. Beautiful. Activity does things for your body in good and bad ways. Weather's been pretty good for Snazzy. Times have been rough, lots of family stuff. Yeah, focusing on being a romance reader now, at least until that doesn't tickle my brain anymore. And if that's, anything that you can do to like take the pressure off and stress of what's going on. Yeah, don't worry about being super creative. That's what Create-a-thon is for. Perfect time to plug, as I say hi to Thug. Hi. Yeah, obviously Create-a-thon is still coming up in September. Let's stop messing with her eye. Create-a-camp is still a go. I think the votes haven't moved. Because I'm pretty sure the people who like show up to the streams have already voted. So Space Camp is in the lead right now. We don't have a week picked out. So we'll, like I said, there's like the end of the month is the last day of voting, and then we will actually like sit down and hash out which week is going to be Create a Camp Summer Edition, and which summer camp we're going to do. And then Create-a-thon will still be this September, bigger and better than ever, as they say. It's going to be, in many ways, it's going to be simpler to play, but also there's going to be so many twists. So just look forward to it. No spoilers. Just reminding you guys to save, if you're saving creative energy, save it for Create-a-thon coming up here in a little under, or just a little under, May, June, July, August, and then September. So in 4 months, we will have Create-a-thon. Snazzy's never been into romance, so it's all new and interesting. Well, not too much for my brain. Yeah. Very nice. And if you really want to like cross your romance with a little bit of light mystery, and you haven't read the Joanne Fluke books, I am addicted to them. And I'm sad that I have to wait for this last book that already came out, and I don't know if there's more. Like I'm like, don't end it on 29, please. At least make it 30. For my brain, I need an odd or an even number to end this series. Some kind of conclusion, please. But I've also not I don't want to know what the book is about before I read it, so I don't want to know if it's the last one or not. So we're just kind of waiting. Let me get us. The first one is the Chocolate Chip Cookie Murder. That's the first one. And Libby should have them all like numbered. So they're only maybe like 8 to max 11 hours. So like if you, depending on what speed you listen to, you can get through very quickly. So I would have like 2 or 3 borrowed at a time and just like, just pop them off until somebody was also going through the series at the same time with me, and I had to wait for their copy to be returned. That was fun. Alrighty, no lucky numbers. Good, because I need to finish one challenge at a time. We have, this is actually quite a, let me do math. 35. We did 35 for our first sprint, which is actually pretty nice. Yes, it must be 30. Please. Please give me a 30. I mean, 29 is like a weird, because it's a prime number, I feel like it's a weird okay number, but I want more. I want more, so at least give me 30 or something. So what did I say? 35 minutes. Wow. We are going to knock some stuff out on this. Unfortunately, I cannot show you guys what I am working on for this first sprint because pretty much my part of my creative routine that we're trying to create. Let's edit that. Editing brain says don't use create twice in the same sentence. My creative routine that we are trying to establish is that on Mondays, I do something for Create-a-thon. So like there's going to be a lot of graphics in this version, whereas like last year we had a lot of video and Q just did the editing. There's a lot more graphics in this one. So I'm just trying to tackle them each week until we're getting close and I have to like do 1 million of them. So I can't show you what I'm working on because that would obviously be spoilers, but at least you know I'm working on it and you can speculate to your heart's content. But then I'll be working on, proofing. Sorry, you don't need my notes. Proofing volume 4, tweaking the cover just to like size it up a little bit better, get the color. Like it shows up really nice on your guys' screen, but he's running a little bit yellowy, like too yellow in the skin tone. So I want to tweak that, but also just like shrink his head a smidge to match the earlier novel proportions, yada, yada, yada. Too much information. I got it. We're going to do that. We're going to do that. Give me time to get some laundry. Thank you. I need to go switch laundry. I will go do that first. Put it on hold, says 2 weeks. I like numbers by 5. Yeah. I can't wait. Yeah, can't wait either. I'm excited for it. I see the potential. I see the potential. But we're gonna jump into our first sprint here. For 35 minutes. I'm gonna throw laundry in first, but let's get it going before we forget. 3, 2, 1, go! Gotta remember to unmute. And to no surprise, we have QQ. QQ.
Hello.
Hello. Hello there.
Hello, everybody. I am home.
You are home.
I am now fed.
And fed.
I have walked a dog, and he has disappeared downstairs. I'm a little concerned about that factor, but
yeah.
he's probably lounging in the futon because he does like
it's
to
probably on the porch.
Oh, he's coming up.
Or he heard.
I hear
summoning.
somebody. Hi. Hi, Bubba.
He was summoned. You summoned him.
Coming to you. Coming to you. Nope. Going into your bedroom. Paul.
Buddy, not the bedroom.
Come here.
That's for Willow.
Come here. Yeah, she's sleeping there.
Yeah, that's her
You have
room.
your own bed. Go to your bed. Up, up, up.
So silly.
Up,
He's just
up, up.
like, I'm
There you
just
go.
gonna
See?
live here.
Your
now.
bed. Thank you.
So I'm nearly done. Actually, I can't do that with this image for Create-a-thon. Actually, if you want to get off your chair again, I did want to show you some stuff I've done, just so you can go woo and make them jealous. Let me pull up the
Woo! Oh, I didn't see it yet.
So that's
Ooh!
one of our things.
Okay.
So you can put something there.
Yeah.
There, and there,
And then,
there.
got it.
and then we got
Cute.
yeah. And that
Oh, that I like.
yes. And I'm working on this guy right now.
Okay. Oh. What a little guy.
Yo,
Just a little guy.
he's a little guy. He probably is
Hey, where'd my little guy go?
severely small.
Come back up here. I heard you go down.
Where did I? So why did Hi Maggie, here to lurk and leave a like. Appreciate you. Lottie and Snazzy are on a walkie walk.
I also took Paul on his walkie walk, and he, of course, played in the fountain.
It is warm enough. For
I
that.
FaceTimed my sister during that so that my nephew could see, and it was entertaining.
Good. Dog's still at the laundromat. Fancy meeting you here, Q.
I've never been here before.
It's so rare. A wild Q has appeared. So yeah, I'll have to keep working on this image in the next sprint.
Nice.
Oh, I am not done. I have to probably take them on a short one after we're done because I have to hit 10K.
Yes, you do.
I do. I do.
Mm-hmm.
Here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean.
What's up, party people?
Yeah. We didn't really plan things. Oh, yes, I did plan a thing. I just only remembered it. And Michelle's here, so good. So next week, being the first week of May, we will have our intro to summer blind draw. Now, May flowers, I guess, is really the biggest thing that comes to mind. But I do, like I said, kind of the intro to summer, so that way we have a new thumbnail background for Creative Commons. So yes, we could lean heavily into the May flowers and then do a summery thing in July-ish. But Michelle loves blind draw, so I knew you would want to contribute to deciding on next week's blind draw.
Yep. Mm-hmm. You could do a maypole. Everybody dance around a maypole.
Oh, I thought you were saying maple like the tree, and I'm like,
Oh, maypole.
a maypole. Yeah, I mean, I don't know the context of maypoles except for they're at like festivals. I don't know if there's anything special.
Usually, I mean, the ones that I know are involved in like pagan Wiccan religion, but there's a lot. There's a lot of cultures that actually use the maypole. But yeah.
Yeah.
We just dance around a maypole.
We're just dancing, man.
I once sprained my ankle doing a maypole.
Oh.
In college.
In college.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
You were extra peppy in your steppy.
We had to do this like with the way we were doing it was like you had to do a skippy step and you were going up and then down and then up and then down because you were trying to keep in time with everybody moving and because it was
right because you're weaving like two ribbons or whatever.
And I missed the count on my foot and like hit so like because it was on flat ground but it was like cement where there was like small tracks where it hit and I just like went down the wrong way. Oh, what are we doing over there?
Paul, you want to lay down? If you're a good boy, you can lay downstairs where it's cooler. If you're a wet boy, you probably want to go lay on the floor anyway. You're a little bit of a wet boy.
Hi, baby. Come on.
I've also watched Alice in Wonderland relatively recently, and the theme of Dreamlight Valley right now, Michelle, is Alice in Wonderland because she just came to the game. So in thinking of flowers, I'm kind of also like picturing when she's small and in the flowers with the tiger lilies and such, and it's very Hisobo coated.
Yeah.
So like the maypole idea. Well, to get in characters dancing around, that's not too bad. I'm just taking notes.
And you don't necessarily have to have them doing an action or like because they're already dancing around the pole.
This is true. You
could have it be like the character and what they're wearing or something.
Yeah. I can do that because we can decide the characters and stuff later.
I need glasses. My eyes are messed up.
Yes. Well, you got your Costco membership, so you get your exam and get your glasses at some point.
Well, they're just blue lights. I don't have a prescription.
Oh, I'm saying you need to get a prescription, probably.
Oh, no, my eyes are messed up right now because of the earlier stuff. And being off my meds, I'm getting the brain zaps. Is also making me slightly like dizzy. So it's kind of affecting my ability to keep my eyes open right now.
Yeah.
Mad Tea Party, also an option.
I do love a Mad Tea. I think, actually, yes.
Mad Tea Party.
Mad Tea Party would give us the unhinged level that we love.
True.
We do love a Mad Tea Party.
Snazzy also suggested spring cleaning, which also good option.
Okay, spring clean. That's fair. Okay.
There's so many options for spring.
There's more options than we assumed. Well, at least we have stuff on the board, and then if I finish the Create-a-thon picture, I may have us decide on one and make the background. So then next week we're just drawing on it.
Sure.
But I'm also leaving that as after this next sprint because all of a sudden I can't stop yawning. And it's too early for this.
Yeah.
It's too early for this. I can't fall just yet. You're playing the Dreamlight Valley right now, so yes. Yeah. Side note that probably only Michelle and I will get, but I thought that their introduction to the Alice in Wonderland realm was well done. Like the graphics, very, very nice. It's very on brand for Alice in Wonderland. So I thoroughly enjoyed that whole process. And now I'm just trying to get enough moonstones so I can unlock the premium star path because I didn't play for like a couple
Side
weeks,
note.
so I missed out.
Who's in charge of our quest right now in Habitica? Can we start it?
I can start it.
We've been in limbo for a bit, and there's 10 of us ready to go. And I'm like, let's go.
Let's go. Started. Wait, is everybody here in it? Before I start it and like...
Yeah, I think so.
Yep.
I think
Just
the
Iris
usual
and
crew
Asura.
that's in it is in it.
Yeah, okay. Well, they've, you've had your chance. And we begin whether you're ready or not. Because it's got 300 HP. And I will
There we go.
cast my spells on everybody. Okay. Hi, Mom. Have a Zoom Mad Tea Party. I mean, we're all ready. That's bonus content.
We should just have one here now.
But wait, if it's Zoom, then it's everybody online can.
That's true. Everybody
A
fly
little
out here for one.
Private party,
Mm-hmm.
right? Star Wars Day is also in May. Yeah, I know. This Sunday we're doing a Star Wars thing all day. It's gonna be
Also,
busy
Kooky
day.
Mayhem starts for me, and so I just scheduled all my streams for it that I have slots for.
Yep.
So I do have a 3-hour block on Star Wars Day that
That's
I have
okay.
committed to.
No one's gonna come up here, so
Okay.
you'll be in your own little world.
Just don't watch Empire during then, because that's my favorite one.
I don't know what order he's going in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I did find out. So one of my desk mates because I went to 2 different plants today for where I work, and the first one, the desk mate there, I don't know how we got talking. Oh no, I knew because he asked me because I told him last week that I was going to do Independent Bookstore Day, and then I told him how I went crazy at Joanne's, and then he told me his because his wife also makes like really cool, intricate mashup cosplay kind of stuff, and she had this beautiful Renaissance thing that she was showing me, and then he talked okay, so we're verifying the nerdiness, and told him about Bobadil, and then he's like, I like Star Wars a lot, and then we got into the talk about what's your favorite Star Wars. I'm like, obviously Empire, that's the best one, and then he's like, actually his favorite is Episode 3, and I'm like, I can see why. Because he really likes the fall, of Anakin.
Right.
Then I had to tell him, have you seen Star Kid? Because they have an Annie musical. They have Star Wars Annie musical. Annie!
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I need to prepare that one.
I can't sleep. Well, I hope you are on the mend of that. We're here to keep you company in the meantime, so don't overdo it. We could do the tea party you could do a tea party on Discord.
We could do a Discord tea party.
You're the one who made us all flowers, Snazzy. I was trying to figure out if it's a potion or something, right? There's a petal-free potion, but I feel like that's just a cure. That just reverses the spell.
Shop.
Where is
seasonal shop? Probably.
It might be seasonal.
Scroll. Shiny seed. Turn a friend into a joyous flower. For 15 coins.
Oh, that's right. I just spent all my. I just spent all my points. Good job, me.
Let's use it. Who's not a flower yet? Let's see.
I didn't.
Asura's not. Iris. I'll make Asura one. Wait, you're not one.
People,
I'm making you one.
I just undid it by doing a thing.
I made you a flower. You're welcome.
Hold on. I'm trying to make people flowers. Trying to make y'all flowers. Thinking I go to my items. Did you just do Iris and Asura?
No, I just did you.
Oh, okay then. I'll get those.
So that they can be flowers. You can do them.
Yep, they are now flowers. Boom. Okay, let me roll for our next sprint here real quick. Yes, everybody is invited. Yes, the Seed. I saw Star Wars for the first time with Phantom Menace, and it's his favorite.
What?
That's number 2.
No, it's not. It's the number one. That's number one.
Number 1's the Phantom Menace.
Mm-hmm.
The first trilogy doesn't sit.
2 is Clone Wars.
Mm,
Attack of the Clones or whatever.
20.
Which I'll admit, I love Attack of the Clones because A,
30.
it gives us our favorite iconic line of hating sand. And B, I really do like the fight sequence when they're all like on the pedestals, and I like the moment of like, what are we gonna do with Padme? And she's literally already out of her chains and or like climbing up the thing and like being a badass that she is. Well, love that part in Attack of the Clones.
Okay, it was just the first one they showed there on TV. That's what he saw. That's the fine reason for me. My favorite Star Wars is the animated Clone Wars series and also Rebels. Those are
What up the
obviously. It doesn't matter. I don't have a favorite movie.
You have to.
I'll figure it out later. I'm an animation stan, so
I know.
I don't have to pick a favorite of anything if I don't want to. But before I just keep yawning, we're gonna do this sprint so we can get stuff done because that's why we're here. Oh yeah, Andor was good. Andor was good, dog.
Is that the new show?
No, I just rolled. Why am I rolling? Well, Andor 2. So there's a second season of it, but it is one of their series on Disney.
I haven't seen any of those yet.
Yeah, I do like Andor. I did like Rogue One. Rogue One might be my favorite.
I liked Rogue One a lot
because I think that was me as an adult getting into Star Wars, and that might, if I have to pick one, I'll pick Rogue One.
I think Rogue One was probably like the last, because I walked out of the theater for the last one.
I'm sure you're not the only one.
As soon as they did the fake Chewie death part, I was like, I'm out. I'm not dealing with this shit. You don't kill Chewie on me.
Well, they had a lot of problems with the last trilogy, but
I never finished it.
I couldn't tell you much because it's not. It doesn't live in my brain because it just didn't do anything for me. But yeah, we're gonna try to do stuff for ourselves right now. We're gonna do this 38-minute sprint, finish up this secret thing for Create-a-thon, and move on to the next task in 3, 2, 1, go! All right.
Wow.
Just trying to get my language done in time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm almost there. I can sit there a second. I did finish the thingy, and then I also, I think Mad Tea Party was hitting with me the strongest, which should not surprise anybody
course.
because I'm such a I'm
Yeah. No one's shocked. No one is shocked.
yes, no one is shocked. So this is gonna be our base for
Okay.
next week's blind draw. So we'll be able to add stuff onto the table. We'll add characters, maybe in seats, maybe in the background, maybe just going crazy. But this is just the base we're gonna start with and build
Okay.
on top of.
Sure.
Super simple, but saves time next week when we're ready to dive into it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
You could do it too, where it's like you could do, because we do multiple, sessions of it.
Rounds.
You
Mhm.
could do one that's like, okay, we're spinning only for the stuff that's going to be on the table versus like who's sitting in the chairs. You could do
Yeah.
different ones for that,
Yeah,
so that it's spread up. Bubba, where'd you go? Yeah, come in here.
Buddy.
Come here. Bubba.
Dog finished laundry. We'll see you soon. Maggie posted the recipe made for the daughters. It's the
Nice.
gluten-free chicken nuggets.
Nuggy.
And Kitty's here. Just watched Hercules with my friend earlier and am now contemplating making some cookies. Not sure how those correlate, but I approve of both.
I was gonna make a pun and I can't think of a pun. Hold on.
Honey, you mean chunky? You want chocolate? You want chunk cookies? You want chocolate chunky? Chocolate chip? You want chunky chocolate chip? That's where I was going. Yeah, I don't think
Paul didn't like that.
I don't think it held up well either, Paul.
It's okay, buddy.
I do agree with you there. It was weak sauce.
Yeah.
But I still think of chunky. Yeah, that's chunky wheats. They don't correlate at all. But cookies.
Paul, honey, we're done.
Snazzy
chill
can't
out.
decide what she wants for dinner. There's not much
Come
here
here.
because I'm going to spend a lot of time out of town.
What?
Don't want to leave and spend money. Well, shoot us a few key ingredients and we can just girl dinner you and figure it out. You saw
Oh,
Star Wars
what are
in the
you doing?
Empire in 1980.
Why are you licking the tote bag?
You gotta see it. OG times. But the days when it was
Come here.
the days when it was
Here.
shiny and new.
Go lay down. Okay. Well, I was editing my video of reading The Wren in the Holly Library, and I'm almost done with it. So I'm just going to keep going and finish editing that.
Nice.
I hope it's entertaining. I don't know. I'm at a part where I'm just like extremely sleepy. So it's not very entertaining, but it's like I'm still talking about the book, so I gotta leave it in. So
It could also be a transition of where you're actually emotionally and physically at. And you're just be like, I'm tired. I don't want to read this, but I want to read this. But
well, I'm like, I'm gonna go to bed, but I'm like, here's where we left off, and I was right about this, and I was wrong about this. Basically, this book is a lot of me predicting the trope and like how the trope is gonna play out because it's chock full of tropes. Yeah. So if you like a lot of like romantasy tropes, you're gonna love this one, guys.
Thanks, Michelle. I think it'll be fun to fill it in next week. So at least that is off my brain. I can mark it.
Nice.
Doing languages now. Oh, I need to finish reading I only had to read the 100 pages of this indie book, and I think I have 30 pages left to read. And I can't read more than 10 or so at a time because I'm just like, I'm bored. And then I fall asleep. So when we end tonight at 9, that's going to be my task of the night, is reading and getting those 30 pages.
Mm-hmm.
So I can move forward with the jokes on me. Bored. Yeah. So need to kind of switch gears. I think I'll start going into proofing. Woohoo! It printed so nice. I'll go into proofing volume 4, checking for typos and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That should be good brain stuff. Meetings. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The default to nuggets. I keep so I bought those space nuggets a while back, and I want to plan like an actual meal around them, but I don't know what else to do. So Holly, you have to help me with that.
I mean, if Space Camp wins, we're gonna do that as part of our announcement video.
Okay.
I think that's.
I'm pretty sure it wins because I think everyone's voted.
I know. I think everybody who's
gonna do it is voted.
Has voted. Why is this so weird? Why is it? What did I do to? I'll have to look at on the screen. Yeah, it's. I mean, there's only 20 tonight, 29:30. So there's 2 and a little bit. So yeah, we'll have to think of something fun for the announcement video for Creator Camp. Assuming
he's also trying to figure out if I'm continuing reading We Could Be So Good, if I'm loving, or the next Moomin book, or Striking Distance, which is blurb prompt. But I'm hate reading. I think you should finish We Could Be So Good because I need to read that one too. You started Turpentine Valentine. All right.
It's not terrible.
Good. It's the Medusa one, the spite.
Ooh.
You were mean to me, so I'm gonna seduce your daughter.
Is this? Oh, we got a 7. Oh shoot.
Canva got 1,000 times better now that I realize you can shrink the time something is on screen in the timeline. What do you mean? What? Oh, with like video editing? Yeah. I think Canva's 1,000 times better now that I can do the secret thing that I showed people on the screen the other day. That only a handful of you know about now. That's secret. And I need to work on
not a 7. Oh no. I'm not making my board like this next time. I just worked myself into too many corners. All right, so 12, 24, 30.
I will say I am loving the hype already surrounding Her Kid 2. Well, it's been surrounding, but like it's people are suddenly finding the announcement video for Her Kid 1.
Yeah.
And commenting going, I miss this, and I get to tell them, hey, the second round's coming, don't worry.
Right.
But it means I actually have to make the announcement. I have to film that soon. And so that means I need to get everything ready. So I can show it in the announcement video. So, guess what I'm doing this weekend?
Definitely some of that. Well, I rolled 43.
Oh, wow.
So if you guys had a big task, this is the time to do it, okay? Shoosh. 43. It keeps getting longer and longer today. Then yeah, we're definitely gonna proofread, but man, I gotta figure out why did that page layout turn weird? It's a bad sign. That means something's off.
Cutting the overall video to add text in areas. How did I realize it before? Canva's video editing is a little weird, I will say. I don't like doing
basic. It's not great.
Oh yeah, we're definitely getting more people into the Her Kid cult. I know some people have definitely what's the term for leaving a cult?
Been unalived.
Well, that's one of them. But there's a word for it.
Deculted.
It's like, well, it's like, when you leave North Korea, you're not like you're not necessarily escaping, but you're defecting. That kind of a word. It's not escaped, but it's like, yeah, it's kind of, I guess it's defecting. They've defected. I don't know.
Defected.
There's a word I'm thinking of, and I should know this because of how much cult content I watch, which I still need to watch that new Summer Sanchez video. Did you watch it?
No.
Oh, okay. We can watch it together.
Why is it? Okay, I had an image there. I'm gonna put that there. Okay. Hmm.
Because sometimes people get excommunicated. I know that one.
Snazzy defected.
Deprogramming.
Um.
That's apparently the official word. What's one of the words? I love how I searched just like, what's the term? And then WikiHow is like, how to leave a cult with pictures.
With pictures.
WikiHow, how do we leave the cult with pictures?
Oh my gosh.
Pack your things.
Yeah, no kidding.
Uh,
All right.
I love these pictures. What great pictures.
Oh. I see. I like unculted or decult. You unculted swine.
That's what they call you.
Yes, that's exactly
Yeah,
what they call us.
defected, I think is the most probably the correct phrase for it.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I was on board for like 2 months, maybe 3. Snazzy's a defector. Shun the non-believer.
Hey! The non-believer's giving you a house.
Not you.
I haven't done anything for
I was
4
shunning
months.
Snazzy because Snazzy said that they defected.
Well, I unculted.
Yeah. I didn't expect you to stick with it.
That's
I'll be
fair.
real.
That's fair. I'm not
I didn't have any
into the book scene
expectations.
enough.
Yeah.
I was here
I
for
treated
support.
it by myself because I'm like, this isn't a hollow thing. This
isn't
is
a
a cute thing.
Yeah. I participated and then the ball was rolling and I was like, oh.
We'll see if you can do the next one. You might.
We'll
It's a
see.
lot more
I mean, it's going to
customizable.
be, if it's a heavy writing season, probably not.
No.
Because I've already burned through a lot of my audiobooks. So.
Shun the unbeliever. Shun.
Bah!
Hopefully. Who's a millennial and who knows it? Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm a millennial, but it's, weird times. I'm also getting really sleepy. Alrighty, so this 43-minute sprint is going to be a doozy. It's going to take us into our last hour. So make it count, guys. If you have not eaten dinner, or heck, if you haven't hydrated, I know a lot of you guys forget to hydrate.
As wants KFC. I don't remember the last time I had KFC. I'm gonna be real.
Mashed potatoes.
I literally could not tell you. I think literally probably Japan was the last time I had KFC.
Wow.
I'm a Popeyes girly. I'm sorry. I don't think I've even seen a Popeyes here.
It's right on in that main plaza with all this. It's by Costco.
Is it? I didn't see it.
Yeah. It's like across by, like, if you go towards the Taco Bell.
Gotcha.
Yes.
I love that chicken from Popeyes.
Nice. Get it. KFC is closer. Well, convenience.
That's
Everything
fair. That's fair.
Alrighty, 43 minutes, guys. Let's get it done. Feed your bellies. Hydrate your hippos.
Yep. You heard it here, folks. Hydrate your hippos.
And do it. Do the thing. We'll be back. Bye. Bye-bye.
My spinner wheel keeps giving me video stuff because I finished editing that video and then it's like, film the review that you've been meaning to do for over a week.
So it's telling you,
So I filmed it.
It's time to do it.
Yeah.
I got this far.
Nice.
This far. So we're about a third, less than a third, or just over a third of the way through proofing that. Asura's come into the game. Monty is here. What just happened? Yes, they do love KFC in Japan, especially. Like, that's their Christmas thing. Maggie ate the faux chicken nuggets and sopapillas. Sopapillas.
Have you never had a sopapilla?
No.
Okay. I mean, sopapilla. It's just like it's a tortilla with air in it. And okay, so at Casa Bonita in Colorado, famed Casa Bonita, that is what you go there for. Is the sopapillas because they're sweet as well. They make
balloon tortillas.
Yeah.
Okay.
That because there used to be endless sopapillas, and then they revamped and now they're not endless, but they're fantastic. We love sopapillas.
Gotcha. Well, good to know what they are.
Well, my spinner wheel also then finally has told me to do some writing, so we've been very slow on our Ouida, guys. Ouida has failed us a little bit, but I have been writing every day, just very minimally.
Yeah. You know, Monty, what you woman about?
Hi, Monty. I did stop writing Hisobo. I don't think I'm in the right headspace for it, but I did start writing the little 1.5 novella involving Harriet's wedding.
Cute.
Yeah.
Thoughts gonna make lobster mac and cheese for a meal thing with broccoli and spinach mixed in because healthy. Why not? Why not? You're always making things that sound delicious. I'm a picky eater. I only eat yummy stuff. Choice words. Got the lobster for a steal because it was marked down. Froze it. Got 4 of the little suckers.
Nice.
Yay. You have wide taste, but also want things to taste good. Because I also don't exclude ingredients. Many people think I'm not picky, but my spouse knows and gets very annoyed with me.
I'm very picky.
Yeah.
I'm a picky little baby.
I'll ignore you for a bit because my brain wants to read. All right, Kitty, you get that read. But I'm only using 2 little tails. They're small. They're small babies. Asura got some NetGalley reviews.
I dream of that number.
Up to 71%. She's on it.
Getting new arcs, and so it keeps taking me down, even though I got up to 43%. And now I'm back down to like 41, I think. Oh, what's my NetGalley right now? I'm trying so hard just to get to 60% this year, but I have so many. What's my percentage? I'm at 40%.
Right.
No. But yeah, I'm trying.
That is a little rough.
But I'm reading a big one right now. I wish it was based on the page count because I would go up a bunch of percent. Because this one's 651. But yeah, I am sadly suffering on my NetGalley ratio. But like, hold on, when I open my, how many do I have left? Because I keep getting a bunch. Load. I have in total received, starting from this, not like all time, but like from this year, and like what I've carried over that's unread, and then as well as what I've received this year, I have 169, but I've read 39 of those this year. So my total unread is 130.
That could, I could see where that could be a problem.
Yep. And then all of these are now unread past dues. So unread past due, I now have 75 of them. Were not read on time.
Right. Well, you know.
This is the problem with being a reader like me that wants to get everything and doesn't always think they're going to get approved. And then they get approved for things that they don't think they're going to get approved for. And you're like, why did you approve me? But okay, thank you for approving me. But then the TBR is not a lot for me to read all these at once. Sorry.
Sounds like the same problem that you always have. Too many books.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it is.
And not just prioritizing what you got to read. You gotta randomize it.
You gotta what?
You gotta randomize it. You let the universe pick instead of just being like, I need to get my percentage
I
up.
can't mood read though. That's the problem. I can't choose. There's too many good books to choose from.
You pick enough to get your percentage up, and then you force yourself to maintain that and you gotta prioritize. Are you a NetGalley reader, or are you?
Then I'd only ever be reading NetGalley. I wouldn't read any of my other physical books and stuff.
You can make it happen.
No, that's what I'm trying to do, and it's not working.
Try harder. Snazzy's lurking on the drive home. It's a new account, so as long as you stay on top of it, yeah, you can maintain that.
Yeah.
Maggie did laundry. I have to get my laundry out. Thank you again for the laundry reminder. As Thog procrastinates putting fresh laundry away, I'm going to just do laundry on this next sprint because I will not procrastinate that because that will sit and sit and sit and sit. Request some children's books. I read 2 of those in less than an hour. There you go.
Okay, well, that's not fair.
There you go. Smart. Quick turnaround. Only had 17 books approved, so yeah, that kind of helps. Mm-hmm. I don't understand why people put laundry away. I fully believe in a clean laundry basket and a dirty laundry basket. I'm okay with a clean laundry basket as long as it's folded, or else you get the wrinkles and it's just... Why are you going to work looking like a shabby person? Michelle's only done 2 arcs, so she's sitting at a nice hundo.
And here's, okay, in my defense, another thing, like, I don't know how, like, because I am trying to become a true book reviewer, like, established in the space, trying to convince Mark Lawrence that I want to be a Spiffbo judge, I'm, like, checking NetGalley regularly, and I am checking, like, Publishers Weekly and staying on top of, like, what's in the publishing world versus the everyday person who, you know, casual reader. Like, trying to make the publishing world an active part of my career, but you have to do so much of the work without being paid to do it first. And that's also why I struggle, because then I'm forced to do a day job that doesn't let me just read all day. One day. That's my dream.
Gotcha. Don't have the energy to care about clothes wrinkles. Well,
I didn't even get to read at my lunch today because our lunch was a working lunch.
Got stuff to do. You got stuff to do.
You know what's weird? You guys want to hear what the weird lunch though we had? Okay, so we had this lunch that was ordered for us. It's catered. It was what they did was a baked potato bar. So it was just, but it was baked potato, salad, and mac and cheese, and I'm just looking at it going, "Where's my protein? I require protein. I'm just seeing carbs right now. That's what I'm seeing."
That is exactly what that is.
Yeah, it was great, but like, I need chicken or something. Yeah.
None of the toppers were like chicken.
Bar. Although the salad, they had different options for it. Like there was 2 big like pints of salad dressing, and one of them was like this orangey one. It was really good.
Creamy French?
No, it was a clear orange.
And not like an Asian one?
I don't think it was. It might have been Asian based. I couldn't tell you what it was, but it was definitely orangey. And but like it was like if you saw a regular like Italian, but it was orange, like an orange Italian. It was very very delicious. So no,
I feel like you
there
would
was
know
no
if
protein. The protein, the most protein you could add to the potato was like cheese. That was your protein.
Hmm.
There was green onions and sour cream, which I don't like sour cream, and cheese, and that's about it.
and cheese.
It did taste, yeah, it did in fact taste a little orangey as well. So I really, really liked it.
Orange
And I was
dress.
going to try to steal the whole thing, but they're like, oh, we'll put the rest of it out in the little cafes. And I'm like, damn it. I wanted to take home the orangey sauce. I don't even know where they ordered this from. The Spud Hut?
I don't know, man.
I don't know. But it was great. It was great.
I don't
except
even
I'm just
know
like, I
where
need
Spud Hud would
protein.
be.
There was no protein. It was kind of an orange vinaigrette, I guess. I don't know. It did not have a label. I knew one of them was ranch, and I don't like ranch, so I was like, we're trying this one. I smelled it. I'm like, okay, citrusy. I like citrusy ones. Let's go with it.
What'd you say the place was called?
I don't know. I called it Spud Hut. That's a Smosh reference because their current improv comedy show is called Spud Hut. But it's not.
Gotcha. Well,
Yeah,
it
it
could
was
have been an
quite crazy.
orange salad dressing. That is a thing.
What?
It could have been an orange salad dressing.
Yeah,
Like
it was.
by title.
Yeah. It was delicious, and I liked it a lot.
With white wine vinegar, olive oil, oranges, sea salt, honey.
Okay. There were little flakes in it.
Orange vinaigrette.
It looked like there were little like pepper flakes or something in it. But yeah.
I think it's just
I
orange
despise
vinaigrette.
ranch Asura. Like I
Apple cider vinegar. Yeah.
hate it.
I think you can make this
Probably.
easy.
But it was good. That was like I had my salad. The mac and cheese was really good. So like the most protein I got out of that whole thing was cheese.
Yeah. Well, the mac and cheese.
And like I've been very shaky today, mostly because I'm off my meds now. Because I ran out, and so what happens when you're off Lexapro stuff? That's the off-brand. It's escitalopram. You get brain zaps, and it's not fun, and you feel very dizzy all the time. And I hate it a lot. So not having a protein as well was not helping because you have to like kind of compensate by eating better foods. And I didn't have a proper protein.
Yeah, you need to figure out how much that medicine is going to cost till you get insurance, because if you can't go without it, you need to at least know how much it is.
It was not okay today. Yeah. Luckily, Service Boy did his job.
Yep, he cuddled.
Well, like, it's not even about cuddle. His job is to compress. So the laying on my bed and laying right on top of me is the compression I need to help calm me down. So that is his job, and he did his job.
He did it. He done did it. Well, I gotta go grab my laundry.
Okay.
So we're gonna wrap up tonight with a 26-minute sprint, which will get us to the end of the hour.
Cool.
Last chance, guys, to do things or to not, take care of yourself, whatever it takes, because we're tired over here. We got a little bit more to go. So let's get it going in 3, 2, 1, begin. So that was our final sprint, which is good because my brain has hit the mat and is tapping out. Maggie's already gone, went to water the plants, pet the chickens. The sprinting has gone very well. We've made a good bit of progress today. So I'm pretty satisfied with it. I definitely need to get the rest of my 10,000 steps in real quick and find like a small smackerel or something just to get me the next couple hours of reading and whatever. So yeah, it was good. It was a good day.
I only got 133 words in because I was bombarded by a Willow and a Atreyu for Loves and Cuddles.
Yep.
You guys can witness that back in the playback.
Mm-hmm.
But I cleaned their ears for you.
Oh, appreciate it. I'm sure they didn't want that, but
no, they liked it
because you had the white finger white thing.
I have the finger ones.
Yeah,
where I can dig in, and then even Atreyu was like to it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Somebody else needs it done because somebody else's
I'm
ears
sure
are
he does.
very dirty. Come here, buddy.
Not sure what you've done this sprint. Just wandered around. Hey, you just need to take a break for a bit. Hope everyone had a good day. Had too many errands to run. Did not forget about sprints. I appreciate you, Jess. Thanks for popping in at least to say hello. How many more steps?
Oh.
So like my steps and my kilometers are a little out of sync. So step-wise, I have 9743, so 9,743. So like if I was just doing steps, I would need 257. But my kilometers say I've only gone 8.7 kilometers, so I need 1.3 kilometers to get that 10K to put it on my my tracker here, because now we're trying to level up and consistently hit 10K a day instead of just the 5, because this is where we're at. So I'm on the final column of part 1, and I do have a second page that I need to fill in. I don't think it's a full page. Actually, it might be. Yeah, it might be more. But I kind of want to like finish this column real strong and start on the next chunk.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, I just saw the math and the total is way more than I remember it being. So I don't.
Thank you. Sorry, he suddenly is very cuddly right now.
I might have been dragging my feet too long, but we're gonna have to just make up for it. 2,300. Bye.
What's going on?
230 days. That's too many days. We're gonna have
You
to
still
bump
my
that
number
up.
one, boy.
Bump up the jam and walk all the steps.
What? What happened? What are we doing? What's going on?
Waiting for the new edible kicks in, and I'll be riding.
All night. All night. Sorry. Carrying over the Fifth Element quotes.
Yes, absolutely. Jess has written 746 words today. Made it to 23K on the story. Very nice. Yeah, she was giving them love and cuddles while I folded laundry.
Yep.
Win-win, I suppose. Mm-hmm. You get in there and you don't go too far.
You get in.
Get in.
I have little white circle over my finger, and you just dig in.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much.
Did get the reel for the cover reveal done. Very nice. Yeah, it's not too bad. Like, it's literally around a couple blocks, so I might take them with me. Mm-hmm. And maybe I won't. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. But I definitely need to, like, snack real quick. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not nothing. That is the 9 o'clock alarm for us to wrap it up. Always a win to get stuff done. So I appreciate you guys tuning in for Creative Commons. Next Monday, we will do the Mad Tea Party May blind draw. So make sure you tune in for that one and come with some character and food, especially food suggestions. The rest of the streams are up to Q.
Yep. Sorry, I'm exporting this video now.
Okay. You guys are very welcome. Thank you for being here. Have a great night. We'll be here. I know you will be here. Yes, everybody enjoy our evening. Around 5 p, so that's like 8. Yeah, we'll make it work. Make it work. And there's always the playback, so. But we'll do it next week. Blind draw.
Woo!
For now, good night. Stay hydrated. And